Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on top, left side, right side, as the Blue Dutch, we have a foreign name. This time in Arabic and not in some sort of Asian. Was Arabic still Asian, technically? On bottom left side, as the Red French, we have pururajsingh. When it comes to natives on this map, there are none. There's just one trade post, so no natives on this map to influence this fight. And we do have a deck selected by the French. Standard villagers, fury, couriers, wood, coin, crossbows, sensus, range infantry hit points, hussars, cavalry combat or cavalry hit points, advanced arsenal, wood coin, pururajsingh. I probably butchered that. Skirmishers, cruisers, cavalry combat, dragoons, falconets, fort, and we do got thoroughbreds, factory, and factory. Let's explore just sort of hanging out in the middle of the map, and no deck selected yet by the Dutch. Some of these polar bears starting going down. They're quite unbearable. You got some local doggos here. Which is eyeing for an early trading post. Early trading post. Units. Villagers, Bank of Amsterdam, Bank of Rotterdam, wood, coin, pikemen, infantry attack, team infantry hit points, hussars, bank wagon, advanced arsenal, religious freedom, wood coin, skirmishers, infantry combat, hussars, routiers, fort, fire bosniaks, grenade launchers, tulip speculation, factory. 130 experience would net him pretty close to, it would net him a shipment.
Klaar.
Getting a little bit too close. Blue is trying to claim it, and blue's gonna claim it. How nasty. Wait. Oh, red actually got that. Oh no, blue is the Dutch. I'm getting the flags mixed up. French, blue flag, red, orange, blue. Got it. I get the colors mixed up all the time. The moose are migrating towards the town center. And now we do have the 30 coin.
Right.
Economic theory now being researched. We do have the quartermaster. The French seems a little bit slow right now when it comes to aging up. He has put 4 villagers hunter wood already, going for the quartermaster. He's eyeing for some crossbows or pikemen. Ah, that's what I'm hearing. Bandit rifleman versus explorer. Explorer is severely wounded. In fact, the bandit rifleman will win. That's a bit of oversight. Now, red should be able to snipe the bandit rifleman and claim the treasure of 100 food. Food is quite nice. Got quite a bit of food already stored up for the Dutch. He's pulling an eye for a bank boom. While his opponent could play some aggression with pikemen. And again, I'm constantly getting the two colors mixed up. This is the French player. The Dutch is now bringing a shipment of wood. Got a first bank going on up. Our French right now only has 2 housing at the moment. We reaching pop cap relatively soon. Just going for a blunderbuss, a very fine coat, and some placard mines. Dutch right now is bringing a big shipment of wood that should feed a lot of banks.
Ik voel me nu wat sterker.
Another bank does get deployed on the field, giving the Dutch quite a bit of gold income.
Commando?
The Dutch explorer is moving around with 200 health. Looks like his health regen's not working. Should be able to regenerate health while moving around, right? Because right now his health is not currently regenerating. A scout's going to come up and try to shank him. And the French is eyeing for some hussars. Wolves now starting to engage the explorer. He may actually not win this fight. Taking a large amount of damage. He didn't start with the shank or kill shot. Does pick off one now. Down to minimal health. He's going to try to run away. And Blue's explorer goes down. We do now the hussars now push his way forward and bring in a shipment of couriers. Right now, the Dutch has stopped building villagers and solely relying on bank production. Hussars push way forward. Of course, the town center can bring in some militia, as well as shoot back when it's garrisoned. And now it's going to start firing. This is the range of the town center, so he could actually go to the secondary town center and try torching it down. Oh, that's the barracks, not town center. Yeah, I had held down Alt and clicked on, I think it was another town center for some odd reason. Villager does go down. I'm gonna start torching down this barracks. Very nice. Militia pushing way forward. Maybe a good idea to stick around a little bit more to torch down the barracks. Next volley will pick off that barracks. Very nice. And just might want to fall back away from the militia.
Commando? Ja. Klaar.
Now I've got a round of French musketeers. The Dutch has 5 banks in the field, and I'll bring a shipment of his pikemen. Musketeers will be excellent versus them.
Klaar.
Dutch right now has plenty of coin production at the moment. He's focused on food to age up, and maybe some food just to get additional town villagers. Because right now he has 13. His opponent did snipe one, but 13 is probably far too low. He needs to pull out a saloon. He needs to pull out a saloon to get out some mercenaries, because it's the only thing he's going to be able to afford. Not mercenaries, outlaws. Because I have a number of pikemen to fight against the hussars, which will be good. Now he's bringing in some skirmishers, which are of course coin based, but the hussars will love to hit them.
Ik voel me nu wat sterker.
Musketeers now pushing forward. 2 rounds of musketeers that can pose a threat, especially to the pikemen.
Commando? Commando? Klaar.
Skirmishers are here in small numbers, so the musketeers should be just fine to push forward. Right now the Dutch player is at pop cap, and the French has 27 villagers. His economy is superior to the Dutch by far, even more in coin production than it is to his opponent. Villagers are starting to get hit there by the French, and losing these villagers is critical because the Dutch has now 10 villagers. I wonder, is there some sort of religious freedom research that would be useful with gold? Can't think of anything at the moment. He may want to buy some food if he's planning to age up.
Commando.
That's a good number of musketeers pushed on forward. Scout down. Let's get a good volley then on the Hussars. Find another possibility on hitting these villagers. That villager's down. He just lost 10% of his villagers. And does peel off one of the Hussars to draw fire and fall back. More Hussars are there. The musketeers are more than plenty to push on forward. Dutch is about ready to age up. The French is bringing some crossbows. Has plenty of gold to age up.
Prêt. Oui.
With fog of war, the French may not realize how far up ahead he is. Shipments available. Bring a shipment of wood.
Oui.
Dutch now is going for a sergeant at arms. Don't know what that is off the top of my head. And now I got the French musketeers push their way forward. They will win this fight. They are superior to pikemen in melee as well. They're 13 damage at 1.5 per second versus 9 damage 1.5 per second. Now I got the Hussars push their way forward as well as a handful of crossbows. Doing some decent focus fire there on the Hussars. Got a couple crossbows there, getting some fire. Got these villagers trying to build an outpost. The Dutch is about to lose the majority of his villagers. Musketeers push forward, getting some good damage. And the age up's almost complete. Hope that Sergeant Arms gets on a number of halberdiers, which are questionable at this point in time. Sure, they're good versus Hussars, but they don't have anything particularly fantastic versus musketeers other than just have a good melee attack. You get a quick gun down there. Dutch goes down to 3 villagers. I'm trying to bring in a shipment of root here. At this point in time, he needs to get on a saloon and pull out some outlaws. Some desperados wouldn't be half bad. They're riflemen. Yeah, this game looks like just going to be over. Routiers do get put on the field, but they're not going to accomplish all too much with the musketeers. Musketeers are now entering the bayonet mode. The town center's damage is low. Musketeers just may want to shoot the routier at this point in time. Basic forces just needing to move over here, engage, take out that barracks. He's now starting to rebuild villagers. And the French is eyeing for more musketeers. Not eyeing to age up. Doesn't really need to. If he deploys out a saloon of his own, or cantina, he will be able to pull out his own mercenaries and outlaws. Can't say what he can deploy on the field. But the musketeers need to stop being in bayonet mode. His opponent is microing around good enough to avoid being stabbed. The French started playing not so well. The Dutch has nothing. Trying to go for a fort. Got around musketeers. French villagers collected up the deer. The Dutch has 7 villagers. I can numb them idle.
Hallo?
Yep, this game just was a low ranking game. Fort has been built. Here do mostly cost gold, but one could pull out crossbows and skirmishers to engage them. So, and he is at age 3 now. And sort of just fast forward because this game is pretty much over. Dutch not going for a good round of falconets. And we got the routier now pushing along the flank. The siege damage is pathetically bad. Got 2 falconets here that may have been from shipment. Yes, appears to be. Down south, got the general getting some shots on the French villagers. French right now has plenty of food and a bit of gold, plenty for musketeer production. We got 4 falconets deployed out by the Dutch. Falconets trying to push their way forward. Hussars charging the way forward. Skirmishers do less damage to them, of course. And starting to hit these falconets up in melee, but they're taking quite a bit of damage from all the various sources. But the falconets will likely all go down, allowing for red to push out forward, no problem. Round skirmishers there. The French player does have a decent amount of resources right now. He looks like I am from Industrial Age. You may not realize how good a position he's in at the moment. His opponent has 17 villagers. Now bringing in a shipment of Bosniaks. They do cost 1,000 gold for 6 of them, so they're probably a pretty good mercenary unit. French villagers right there. Going for some more food supply. Bosniaks are right there. They do have 550 health. They have a great amount of damage. Sour multipliers. There's also a bit of a charge attack. Red skirmishers firing away. Falconets push way forward. Gets a volley down the fort. Musketeers not push way forward. Dragoons are not something you want to fight against skirmishers. Musketeers push way forward. Now red skirmishers pushing way forward now. All the dragons will go down. Musketeers now engaged in melee. Veteran skirmishers who have 8 damage times 2 for heavy infantry, while the veteran musketeers have 5 or 15 with melee resist as well. The falconets over there do go down. Now blue's counterattacking. Did red back out of the game? I have no idea how the game ended. That was not exactly a good replay.